Hi kids, I'm going to do a couple of problems off of each sheet from your pack. These two, it has long division on it, and it's single digit division with one says no remainders. The other one, I don't know if it has remainders or not, but I'm going to do this one first. And it says 6 into 490. Six into 490. So if you haven't memorized your multiplication facts, you write them out. 6 times 1 equals 6. 6 times 2, count by 6s, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, fill that in, equals, 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 equals 6, 6, 6, 6 times 3 times 4 times 5 times 6, 6 times 7 equals 42, 6 times 8 equals 48, 6 times 9 equals 54. Okay, so will 6 go into 4? No, 4 is not divisible by 6 because 4 is smaller than 6. So we have to look at these two numbers. Will 6 go into 49? Yes, it's a big number and you can divide 6 into it, but it doesn't go evenly into 49. There is no number where 6 times that number equals 49. So it goes an uneven amount of times into 49. Will 6 go into 48? Yes, 8 times, but 49 is bigger than that. Will 6 go into 54? Yes, 9 times, but that's too big. 54 is too big. So we're going to look back at this one. 6 will go into 48 8 times. Six times 8 equals 48. Okay, now let's pretend right now that we chose the wrong number. Let's do some what ifs. What if we thought, hey, 6 will go into 49 7 times? What if we chose that number by accident? 6 times 7 is 42. Then we subtract. 49 minus 42 is 7. 7 is already too big of a remainder. You can't have a remainder that's bigger than this number. So that's how we knew that we picked the wrong number. What if we had gone the other way and picked 9? 6 times 9 is 54. Well, you can't subtract 49 minus 54. This is the smallest number. You can't subtract a big number from a small number. Doesn't work out. So the one in between, 6 times 8, that's the right one. 6 times 8 is 48. And we do subtract. 49 minus 48 is 1. 1 is less than 6. Your remainder is less than 6. So you know you picked one that's fine. And then you bring down the 0. So now we have 10. How many times will 6 go into 10? Well, 6 times 1 is 6. So it'll go in at least one time. 6 times 2 is 12. Oh, 12 is too much. If we put a 2 right here, it would be too much. So we're just going to put a 1. 6 times 1 is 6. Subtract. 10 minus 6 is 4. And there's nothing to bring down right there. So this is your remainder. So 6 will go into 490 81 times with a remainder of 4. This is part of your answer. We can always check our answers. Let's do 81 times 6. 80, we use multiplication to check our answers in division. 81 times 6. 1 times 6 is 6. 8 times 6 is 48. So we get 486, but oh, there's a remainder right there. So let's add that on. Put a 0 down there and carry the 1. 6 plus 4 is 10. Carry the 1. 1 plus 8 is 9. 4 plus nothing is 4. We get 490 as our answer. And look, it does match. 490 matches 490. We checked our answer. Let's do another one. And the second one on here says 2 into 144. 2 into 144. We can write our two facts. 2 times 1, 2 times 2, 2 times 3, 2 times 4, 2 times 5, 2 times 6, 2 times 7, 2 times 8, 2 times 9. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 4 is 8. I see a pattern. 2 times 5 is 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. We're counting by twos. Boom, 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 boom. All right. So we learned a rhyme in our class, and it was for long division, and it goes divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. Divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. It's a little chant. So the first thing is, divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. Divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is divide. Will 2 go into 1? No, you can't divide 1 by 2. It's smaller. Will 2 go into 14? Yes. Will it go into 14 evenly? Yes. There is a number 2 times 7 that evenly is exactly 14. So 7. 7 times 2 is 14. We divided by writing the 7 up there. Then we multiplied. 7 times 2 is 14. We multiplied those two numbers. Boom, boom. And then we subtract. 14 minus 14. So we're subtracting. 14 minus 14 is 0. You take a whole 14 things and then take all 14 things away from them, you get 0 left. And then the last step is bring down. So we bring down that 4. And guess what? We have to start over again. We have to go all the way back to divide. So this time we're dividing into this number down here. How many times will 2 go into 4? It will go evenly into 4 because 2 times 2 is exactly 4. So 2 will go into 4 2 times. So we divided. Boom. Now we're going to multiply. 2 times 2 is 4. So we multiplied. And now we're going to subtract. Subtract. 4 minus 4 is 0. And is there anything left to bring down? No. That tells us we're almost done with our problem. This time we got a 0 remainder. So 2 went into 144 exactly 72 times with no remainder. And so 72 is the only part of that answer. Let's erase this stuff. And check our answer. What is 72 times 2? 72 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 7 is 14. So 144 matches 144. It matches, all checked out. Okay, that's 2 problems off of that sheet, and looks like some of them are going to have remainders. This next sheet gives you a hint in the title. It says single digit division with no remainder. So we're finding the quotient. That means the answer. Our divisor for the first one is 7. Our dividend is 686. And we're finding the quotient. That is this number up here. Now look how I rewrote my problem. The way they wrote it on there is not the way we know how to do it. And you probably need to rewrite your problems onto a blank sheet of paper. So the first one for number 1, 7 into 686. Let's write our facts. If you can just skip count, I guess you can just do that. Well, you kind of need to know 1 times 7 is 7. You just make a chart. 2 times, we'll just put 7s up here. 2 times 7 is 14. 3 times 7 is 21. 4 times 7 is 28. 5 times 7 is 35. 6 times 7 is 42. 7 times 7 is 49. 8 times 7 is 56. 9 times 7 is 63. That's our 7s. So let's go ahead and tackle this problem. Remember, we divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. Divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. Okay, let's divide 7 into 6. Oh, we can't do that. 6 is smaller than 7. Okay, let's look at this part. 68. Will 7 go into 68? Well, yeah, it'll go in there a bunch of times. 7 times 7 is 49. 7 times 8 is 56. Will it go in there 8 times? Yes. Will it go in there 9 times? Yes, because 7 times 9 is only 63. So let's put that 9 up there. 9 times 7 is 63. Look, that 63 is smaller than that 68. You can't do tens when you're dividing. If you're trying to put a 10 in there, you did something wrong. So we divided and made that a 9. Now we multiplied. 9 times 7 is 63. So now we need to subtract. 68 minus 63 is 8 minus 3 is 5. 6 minus 6 is nothing. And so now we need to, you got 5, now we need to bring down. So we're bringing down that to say 56. Will 7 go into 56? Well, yes, it will, many times. Will it go in there 7 times? Yes. 7 times 7 is 49. Will it go in there 8 times? It goes in there exactly 8 times. 7 times 8 is exactly 56. Look, 8 times 7 is 56. Subtract, and there's nothing. And they said there would be no remainders in these problems. So 98 is your exact answer. There's no remainder. Let's check it. 98 times 7. 8 times 7 is 56. Carry the 5. 7 times 9 is 63. 63 plus this 5 up here is 68. And so do these match? Yeah, we got the right answer. 686 matches 686. Okay, let's do one more from the sheet that says you will not have any remainders. Number 2, it says 9 into 414. 9 is your divisor. 414 is your dividend, and we're looking for the quotient. How many times will 9 go into 414? Let's write our 9s. Up to 9. One times 9 is 9. 2 times 9 is 18. 3 times 9 is 27. 4 times 9 is 36. 5 times 9 is 45. 6 times 9 is 54. 7 times 9 is 63. 8 times 9 is 72. And 9 times 9 is 81. One way for you to memorize your math facts is that a trick for your 9s, and just your 9s, this is only your 9s, it only works out for your 9s, is that the two numbers add up to be 9. 1 plus 8 is 9. 2 plus 7 is 9. 3 plus 6 is 9. 4 plus 5 is 9. 5 plus 4 is 9. 6 plus 3 is 9. 7 plus 2 is 9. 8 plus 1 is 9. Isn't that neat? It's only your 9s. It doesn't work out for any of your other ones. So if I'm trying to think, oh my gosh, what is 9 times 6? I forgot. I always go, okay, 1 less than 6 is 5, and 5 plus 4 equals 9. And if someone's like, hey, Miss Hickson, what is 9 times 8? And I say, oh, in my head I go, oh, 1 minus 8 is 7, and 7 plus 2 is 9, so it's 72. So that's just a math trick. So let's divide, multiply, subtract, bring down for this problem. We're going to divide first. We're going to try 9 into 4. Nope. What if we had been doing 9 into 943? Well, we would have put 9 into 9, and would that work out? Yeah. 9 goes into 9 once. And we would have multiplied. 1 times 9 is 9. We would have subtracted. We would have brought down the 4. Then we would say, does 9 go into 4? No. Too little. So we put a 0 right there. 9 times 0 is 0. And we'd subtract. And then we'd bring down this one. First we brought down that one. And then we bring down this one. Will 9 go into 43? Yes, a bunch of times. 9 times 4 is 36. 9 times 5 is 45. That's too much. So it only goes in 4 times. 4 times 9 is 36. And looks like we have a remainder of 7. So in this problem, 9 did go into the first number. But that's not our problem. I just wanted to show you that you're not going to skip that first number every single time. You have to look at the problem and know. So will 9 go into 4? No, it will not. So yes, on this case, in this problem, we have to look at 41. Will 9 go into 41? Yeah, a lot of times. Will 9 go into 41 twice? Yes. Will go into 41 3 times? Yes. 27 is smaller than 41. Will 9 go into 41 4 times? Yes. 36 is smaller than 41. Will 9 go into 41 5 times? No. If we put a 5 up there, when we multiplied, it would go to 45. That's too much. So we have to put a 4 right here. So that's where we divided. Check. Now let's multiply. 4 times 9 is 36. Right there. 4 times 9 is 36. So we multiplied. So now we need to subtract. What is 1 minus 6? You can't do that. You have to borrow from your neighbor. Regroup. That turns into a 3. That turns into 11. 11 minus 6 is 5. 3, because we turned this 4 into a 3, minus 3 is nothing. So our only answer is 5. It's nothing. So now that we know that 41 minus 36 is 5, we have to bring down this 4. We subtracted, and then we have to bring down. So will 9 go into 54? Yes, it goes exactly 6 times into 54. 9 times 6 is exactly 54. 6 times 9 is 54. Then subtract. No remainder, 0. So your answer is just 46. And we're done. 46. I guess we could check our answer. $46 times 9. 6 times 9 is 54. Carry it. 54. Then 9 times 6 is 36. 36 plus 5 is 41. 36, you can use the sides, plus 5. 6 plus 5 is 11. 1 plus 3 is 4. Yes, checks out. 41. And do these numbers match? Yes, they match. Boom. Boom. So your answer is 46. Okay, I hope that helps you guys. See you next time.